toys are timeless favorites. Both parents and educators love them because of their durability. They usually give us years and years of great play, and they're often passed down through generations of children. When it comes to safety, with wooden toys, it is very straightforward, and you can get it right straight from the beginning with paying good attention to material quality. So everything I will tell you about in this video is basically going to be about material quality. Starting from the very wood type the toy is made out of. So there are two types, hardwood and softwood. And by far, hardwood is a safer option, and I would even say as an absolute safe option. So anything like maple, birch, cherry, oak, any of these types of hardwood are a good choice for toys. Because on the other side, we have soft woods like pine or fir, which are cheaper to manufacture, considerably cheaper to manufacture, but they splinter, which means that they will give you, as softwood, less years of use, as well as that risk of splintering and, damage and injury as well. When it comes to surface finishes, so what happens after the main shape of the toy is produced, manufacturers will use different kinds of oils, paints, varnishes, and that can all actually impact the safety of the toy. When it comes to oils, you want some oils that are food grade, of course, because your child might put them in their mouths. Same goes for paints, so non-toxic paints, any child-safe varnishes, and things like that. Now, I give you that it's really, really hard to find that information, especially for producers who might be using softwood or any kind of toxic paints. You're not going to find that usually on the packaging. However, those producers who do focus on the right choices, they will be vocal about it because they have passed all the testings, and they will actually list type of wood, and they will probably have label that says non-toxic materials or child-safe finishes. And if you can find it, EN71, which is compliance for paints on toys, that is usually a good sign. Now, like all the other toys, we need to keep toys in good order, we need to keep them safe and regularly check. Whilst you're putting away toys or whilst you're playing with your child, you might as well have a little look. So usually you would first check for any visual damage, so any rough spots, any straightforward damage that you can see, any loose joints, so something that can be detached from the toy, as well as peeling paint or wood that is layers are deteriorating. If you see that, that's a sign that you should remove it, because very quickly it can start to splinter or wood can crack as well. You will pay special attention to a few things. So any areas that children will put in their mouth. So if you see some signs of teeth and marks, that is a clear sign for you that you need to be very careful with paint around there, any peeling paint or any splintering, as well as any high stress points. So when I say that, I mainly mean any moving parts, any handles, any connecting pieces or edges. These will first lose a bit of paint, then lose shape or become smoother. You need to inspect that regularly. When it comes to maintenance of toys, of wooden toys, you want to clean them with a slightly damp cloth, not necessarily, submerging them in water. And please don't submerge them in any strong detergents and chemicals, because wood will actually take in some of those chemicals, and it becomes less safe. You will, of course, dry it thoroughly after cleaning and store in moderate temperature. I mean, any house here will be absolutely fine. What I'm talking about are more extreme temperatures, and you would potentially want to avoid direct sunlight or high humidity. That is, of course, because wood, as a material, will react in different extreme temperatures. So if there is a direct sunlight, it might cause a bit of cracking and maybe paint peeling. And if it's strong humidity, again, it will slightly start to lose its shape and material integrity. If you find any deep cracks, any really straightforward, unfixable damage, split joints, peeling of paint or layers, and any splintering, you need to retire that toy. It's time for that toy to go. And that's very straightforward. So when it comes to wooden toys, it's pretty simple. Any kind of damage that is unsafe, you will be able to see. As long as you've paid due diligence at the start and you're ensured that material safety, so material quality of that toy in the making is of high level and high standard, so that you can be safe and you can be confident when you leave that toy with your child that it is exactly the right choice and it won't deteriorate or it won't cause some chemical damage to your to the intestines of your children. So it's really important to pay attention to two things straight at the beginning. Choose toys that are good quality, especially when it comes to these wooden toys, because they will last you a long time. And second of all, regular maintenance. So make sure that you read that label while you're buying it to know how to clean that toy, and any kind of damage or deterioration you will be able to spot.